welcome to Easy Company Gaming Collectibles, and today we're looking at a buy or pass Luke Skywalker. Welcome to Easy Company Collectibles. I have to stop the habit of saying gaming. As some of you noticed, my channel name has changed to just Easy Company Collectibles because, well, we don't do much of gaming anymore. And if we do, it'll be so small that it won't even be like a 1%er. It'll just be like just a little bit of gameplay. But today we're looking at a buy or pass Sideshow figure from Sideshow Collectibles, which usually I'm doing Hot Toys, but Sideshow always creeps up and releases a little Star Wars figure that competes with Hot Toys, and I think it's entertaining. A lot of people don't know the difference between Sideshow and Hot Toys. Hot Toys is basically distributed by Sideshow here in America. Hot Toys is based out of Japan. Sideshow is based out of Thousand Oaks, California, I think it is. Thousand Oaks or something like that. And they basically distribute for Hot Toys worldwide. I think they do worldwide from California, which I don't know if it goes to California and then worldwide, but I don't know. Shipping's like 20 bucks. I believe if Hot Toys were distributing this on their own, it would have been a lot cheaper. We would have got not a lot, probably like 20 or 30 bucks less in these Hot Toys, which would have been awesome because looking at now $200 price tags instead of $250. Anyway, let's get to the buyer pass on Luke Skywalker Deluxe Sideshow Collectibles 1/6 scale figure. So what we're looking at here is this thing is pretty cool because this is a direct threat to the Hot Toys version of the Return of the Jedi Luke. This one, it captures everything. Like they're giving you both Endor Luke, and like Vader Luke versus Vader Luke all in one package for $235. Now, the only big downfall, which many of you guys know, that of course the pricing is about the same. Over here they're offering free limited time offer US shipping, which is a puller basically. They're pulling you in so you can buy this one over the Hot Toys or something like that, which is awesome. I really love that they're offering free shipping, but still that wouldn't estray me from the Hot Toys. As you guys know, I pre-ordered, as soon as I got the email for the Luke Skywalker Hot Toys version of Return of the Jedi, I immediately pre-ordered Luke. Immediately. I barely even looked at the promo pics. I immediately did it. Now, anything that Sideshow releases that's Star Wars, I have to make sure 1,000 times that I'm making the right choice. Like the Mythos Obi-Wan, I said I passed on that, but I might pick it up, just out of curiosity. The only thing turning me away from that one is the $265 price tag, which I'm not all crazy about. So with this one, it looks awesome that they're giving you everything. So let's go over it. $235 as a price tag. Whoa, $235 as a price tag, and it gives you 3 versions of Luke basically, which Hot Toys gives you like 2. I think the Jabba's Palace version looks, and then the dual version, but we don't get the Endor version. The Endor version is a whole new separate figure Hot Toys has pretty much officially released next to the Princess Leia 1/6 scale Endor version as well, which I'm going to tell you right now, and there's going to be a buyer pass video then, but right now I'm going to say it's the pass for both of them, because you're not just going to throw a robe on them or this little tunic and say, hey, this is a whole new figure. I'm not going to fall for that, Hot Toys. I'm sorry, but Hot Toys I don't like it when they do repaints and redos and reuses. I don't like it. I just don't feel like it's right, because you're kind of cheating. Like, I love what Sideshow is doing right here and right now. I love it. Like, for $235, I would buy it. But the thing for me is, we're going to go into that a little bit later. So this is all what his story and what he comes with is Minjin costume fabrication. Oh, that's the guy. Oh, that's the costume. I'm thinking that was the cape, the name of the cape. But that's all what he comes with. The cloak, the poncho, and all that kind of stuff. And let's go into the photos. So here we're looking at Luke, and he looks he looked awkwardly good here. And I was kind of surprised. Like, it didn't give that cartoony. This is the main thing with me and Sideshow. It didn't give me that cartoony look that Sideshow always does. And then, furthermore, scrolling through, his cloak came off, and then I was like, there it is. There's that look that I'm talking about. That I just can't handle that look. I just personally think it's annoying. That why do they keep looking like they just, like, it's obviously a figure. Now, for me, like, all people is going to be like, okay, it's a figure, so what? For me, I collect because I love pieces, like, I love the posable art. That's why I like it. I like it because I can pose this art. And Hot Toys completely nails the humanoid form inside of a 1/6 scale figure, which is what I go for. That's my passion in Hot Toys, and it's sucky because I hate spending money. And this Sideshow, as you can see here, they capture the likeness, they capture that feel, the authenticity, the nostalgia of Luke Skywalker so well, but not to a realistic humanoid form. To me, this is more of a cartoony, animated toy form. Like, this is a toy. Like, this is something I can see on SH Figure Arts. Like, it's just like, it's not. Yeah, maybe I'm saying it a bit like crazy, but I just don't feel like this is a really realistic look, which Sideshow tries. Obviously, they're trying that really realistic look. As far as his clothing and stuff goes, I still feel like it's a toy. It looks like a Barbie Kenner doll or something like that. The lightsaber looks awesome. The details on the lightsaber, just like his hand you saw in the Hot Toys one. Hot Toys blows the details away. I really like the lightsaber on the Sideshow version. But another thing I do like, Sideshow doesn't have those weird ankle like dips that Hot Toys usually has with their leathery boots, and I don't like those ankles. I hate the ankles on Hot Toys when it goes to boots like that. But another thing I really like on Sideshow is their lightsabers. Their lightsabers have that really crystally kind of texture feel that gives it other than a plastic feel. I really like the texture and the kind of like crazy stuff going on in the lightsaber. All that detail shows a lot of action in it without it being lit up or anything like that, which I'm pretty sure this one has a light up lightsaber as well. And then, as you can see, all the stuff he comes with the Endor helmet and the poncho, and then his blaster, and then the lightsaber, and then lightsaber with a lit. I like that switch out. I like this a lot more. And then the lightsaber lit and not lit, and then his cloak, and then his other looking tunic stuff, and then that's a lot of stuff for $235. I agree with that. There's a Vader, and just more poses here and there. But as you can see, they do well on detail too. But I just feel like they're really cartoony with what they do, and this is what I'm talking about. This is really nice. I love the way they did their boot. I see it cuts off right here. And I love that. That's perfect. That's just amazing. Like, obviously, it's gonna fold when you bend it, so it'll look like a fold if they can form it. And that's what they did perfectly. I believe Hot Toys should switch to this method, and they should use that instead of giving us that cheap leathery boot. I'd rather have this hard plastic but really well grained and really well detailed boot, and not waste my time looking at it and saying it's gonna because we all know pleather. And especially in my area, we have warm weathers and it's really hot. Then it gets really cold. Then it gets really wet. So it kind of messes with everything in the Earth in our little ecosystem here. So pleather is a big hit that's going to deteriorate and wear off over time. More pictures of him on his speeder bike and so on. Just so plain Luke here, and my verdict is going to be that I'm probably gonna have to and naturally pass because I've already ordered the Hot Toys one. I could lose $20 and just order this one if I liked it, but as far as that face sculpt, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with Sideshow's face sculpts. Although I think Hot Toys can improve on their prototype version. I hope they improve, the Princess Leia Empire Strikes version came out. From prototype, it looked it looked really good, but then when the final product came out, it was just amazing. It was just simply amazing. Like, you see the finesse in that head sculpt, which Sideshow usually never changes. They actually go back a step, and I heard there were some complaints on their Darth Maul figure, which the eyes didn't look as good as the prototype, which the prototype is just supposed to be a render, and then your final product is supposed to be the real one, like the real great final piece. In Sideshow's terms, they kind of fall back on it, and because they sent it to China and cheap labor and all that kind of stuff, mass production. I don't know what Hot Toys does, really. Hot Toys is kind of fishy on me. Like, what kind of cheap labor market black market are you going to get these figures done? I don't like that we don't know exactly where and how these Hot Toys gets produced. I'm more of that guy who, if it's getting produced illegally, if it's getting produced messed up like child labor or some black market, I'm going to stop collecting Hot Toys. I'm going to get off of that. That's just stupid. Like knockoffs, like I don't give a damn. I'll buy knockoffs all day long, but like child labor and stuff like that, just because it's cheap and you can sell these stupid toys to us stupid people, no, it's not right. But anyway, this is my verdict. I'm passing on this figure. It's a Sideshow figure. I've never been a fan of Sideshow. I've been a fan, but not a fan, if that makes sense. Because I like their products, I like their lines, but I don't like their final stuff. Like in the end of the day, I'm Hot Toys. I'm all the way Hot Toys. If you see my whole collection, it's all Hot Toys. And one, I think I have 2 clone troopers from Sideshow Collectibles, which that's to me the only good thing Sideshow's ever done until Hot Toys releases their clone troopers, and then that's a whole new world for me. I'm gonna buy every prequel thing I can find, and some Batman. So that's it for Easy Company Collectibles, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video, and have a good day. Thank you. Bye.